Hello, greetings. I'm extremely disturbed after having besieged Allah, called on Imam Mahdi, called on Allah to show me the true Imam and all these things for so many years, suffering and pain. Oh Imam, forgive me, but I'm oppressed. Please help me out of this oppression. The dua for Imam Mahdi, Faraj, like give me peace, release me from this pain and whatever it could be. So many years, it's like since year 2000 it started, and I thought it was going to be great. Bibi Fatima Zahra's albeit come invisibly. So this is really terrible, a great injustice. Anyhow, how could we Shias miss this? I'm sorry I said, why did you lie to me? But this is too much. I've never opened, I hardly, before, like to Sayyid's Yusuf Zaidi, that was on personal terms. But never to a Shia alim have I been in any way, like rude or impolite even. I didn't even have the thing to question them or trouble them. No, I don't want to trouble my imams or my religious scholars, Shia religious scholars. And we are told that he doesn't do anything against his own, against God's will. So here it is, Surah Tahrim, I found another contradiction against Surah Najm verses and what the Shias used to tell us. He's impeccable, he's infallible, he doesn't make any mistakes. So, O Prophet, so when I used to read this verse, like, O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself? It's like, this Prophet, I wouldn't even think. But isn't this Prophet greater than Allah? O Prophet, Allah is correcting him here. You are seeking to please your wives. O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful to you? That means, we were told the honey that he was having from Zainab bin Jash, I could understand that, but I haven't checked the Shia commentary again. My memory is very weak now, and also my weak condition. Regarding the strain I had to go through praying to God in this quicksand kind of energy draining and madness. So that I've come out of and traumatized. Still traumatized. So Imam Mahdi never came to tell me, O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful to you? Okay, before I forget, I thought I was beseeching God. God, I believe in you so much. I believe in this religion so much. Give me like something like Al-Kulaini. You gave Al-Kulaini that he could narrate things. We've heard so many miracles of Imam Mahdi. Like he came and he helped our religious scholar, Shia religious scholar, to compile this book, narrations from our Imam. They have volumes. Book 1, book on reason and this and that. So he was from Kafi al-Kulaini, right? But nothing, not a word. Oh yes, in my heart I found him saying, "Main hu aakhri imam," but the energy was still. It was so many headaches and throwing up and all this, nervous shocks. Okay, here it is, Surah 66 Tahrim, verse 1. first thing. O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful to you, seeking to please your wives? And I think I read in Mir Ali's commentary in Multilingual Quran that about Maria the Coptic too. So she was a gift to him by a ruler of some Persia or I don't know, Africa or someplace, and or Egypt. Anyhow, I'm not sure. You can check in Multilingual Quran. You will get the Shia commentary. So he was sleeping in Hafsa's bed with Maria the Coptic. And then he promised, he said, no, I'm not going to anymore to Hafsa. So Hafsa, poor Hafsa, Umar bin Khattab's daughter. And if I make mistakes, please correct me and please understand. Oh, but this is like, I hope I don't make any serious mistakes like cheating and lying and blindfolding people. So what really is this? You know how you can get the person, like how many years? 1400 years? You can really blindfold a person. You can, this is what Jiddu Krishnamurti was saying, don't get influenced by, no matter how much sublime a sacrifice. Jiddu Krishnamurti, salutations to his soul, his being. Really, look at this. We were so nervous and so scared. If we said anything against this Quran or we tried to, then later on when I was growing up and when the anger and the frustration, I could say something to my father. Like, how could he do this? Right? Prophet Muhammad. And we are told otherwise, that he never does anything. He already did it, seeking to please your wives. He already made an oath. Again, God will... Now, you see, alter ego, it was true. So sometimes Prophet Muhammad is... we like, okay, this is between... So, oh my God, we are worshipping Prophet Muhammad. Not realizing what we are doing, not even accepting what we are doing. Please open your eyes. This time I'm not going to let any Shia be cheated or emotionally over blackmailed. Open your eyes. See, because some things are coming to me. I cannot speak about them right now. And maybe I don't want to. I never will. Reincarnation is there. Our imams have been reincarnated. And there will be a accounting for this. There will be a, what do you call it, transparency. No, you will be accountable for this. They will be accountable for this, what they did to Radha in this life and the lies they have told. Can you believe this? Today I'm reading this verse. I was only told about the honey thing, I think, that some matter happened between Aisha and Hafsa, and so she was going to Zainab's place and more, right? Or more than being with Aisha at that time or Hafsa. So then he took an oath that then he was like, no, Aisha or Hafsa, and I will not go to Zainab's house like more than, go there more. So stay with her more. Now that he was married to Zainab. Allah has already ordained for you believers, in brackets now. Second ayat I'm reading. The way to absolve yourselves from your oaths. Imagine taking an oath by God. This is like, by God, I will not do it again. For Allah is your guardian. Yes, so it got my video ended, sorry. I'm continuing. Verse 2 from Surah 66, Tahrim. Allah has already ordained for you believers the way to absolve yourselves from your oaths. For Allah is your guardian, and He is the all-knowing, all-wise. The Prophet, now since the Prophet has taken an oath, given an oath to Hafsa, his wife, he can absolve it. And this means these wives are not supposed to be jealous of you going to Zainab's house more. And now it comes on attacking the... So we were more concerned, oh yes, disclosed and over, yes. You see, I've got to tell the Sunnis, you must read this. Now I'm so scared of the Sunni Muslims, and they could anytime, because this, by the glory of Allah, they could, how many things as Shias we've missed. Haq ke liye, ye haq hai, Allama Rashid Rabi, aur haq yahi hai, hame Muhammad Makki hai. So passionate, and he was a genius orator, Majlis Zakir, from Ashia. So, please, what's going on? See, if I say this again, I might have to pinch myself. Am I reading pinching? Hello? Remember when the Prophet had once confided, so these wives, no, we couldn't have done this. No, we could have thought that how it escaped my mind. O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful to you? I thought that he had not made an oath as yet or anything, just seeking to please his wife's unreasonable wishes, let's say unreasonable request. And Allah is all forgiving, most merciful. How well covered up. Allah is all forgiving, most merciful to the Prophet. Aisha is right. Aisha was right. It's written in Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim or both, that Allah always beckons to your, beck and call, like comes to your beck and call, always. Whether it's here, a very major thing, this is the promise Imam Hussein made to his grandfather, this grandfather. You know what is to keep an oath? So we said that in the last sajda, he says, oh Allah, I have come up to my promise, now you come up to your promise, or something like, oh my goodness. In Imam Hussein's last sajda, prostration in Karbala, when his head is being, or before his head was severed, or while his head was being severed, neck. So, oh my God. But here the Prophet can absolve oaths. this is to, and what kind of a madness is this? Sorry to say this. I think I'm not in my right senses right now. Either my head will be severed or some Muslim can come and say, no, no, no. Say astaghfirullah, otherwise I will behead you.